Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for nearly 4 years, putting in solid foundations so that we can be here for generations. And we're now putting in place ways that we can expand our economy, increase our income, improve the liquidity and value of our own currency to benefit all our citizens. And anyone can be a citizen. We accept citizens from all over the world. It doesn't matter where you're from, what language you speak, what country, what class, what gender, what height, what weight, what color, class, creed. None of it matters. We just see everybody as a human being, and we don't pigeonhole you because of any superficial differences. We recognize that every human being is unique, has something unique to offer our community, and so is of equal value to every other member of our community. We're all part of one big family of humanity, all linked together. We should also be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over there in a moment because that's where we get most of the comments. And I'm just checking here now for the chat because we can see in the app here, which we use, comments from YouTube and Twitch. But we don't see those in Facebook, and we don't see the people from Facebook in the app. So as we get most of the comments in Facebook, that's where I'll be heading in a moment. But we do have Lewis in from Portugal, who's on YouTube. And I see we've got several people in Facebook already. And we've got Kemisola in from Nigeria, I think on Twitch. So let's head over to Facebook and see who we've got there. If I can find the right place, here we go. When I get to Facebook, I'll be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And then I'll be looking for the 23rd of February. So far, so good. And we get the comments panel up and good. And we've got Godfred in from Ghana. Hi there. We've got Norman in from Doncaster in England. We've got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. Deborah in from Southern Alabama, USA. Kakran from somewhere. He's not told us. I've got a feeling, even though it's a foreign name, I've got a feeling it's from London in the UK. Okay, we're going to get started in just a moment with a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. True happiness is something that you can't buy. You get pleasure from the acquisition of things with money, paying off debts, maybe helping charities or whatever you want to do with it. But you'll always be looking for something more. The path to true happiness, lasting happiness, is one of loving service to others. And by following that path, everything else that you want and need in life will be attracted to you. You won't have to chase after money. You won't have to worry about how you're going to pay your bills or anything, or how you're going to get that new house or the new car. It'll all just happen for you. Okay. And Kakarat said he's excited for the 777 plan. So am I. We got Richard in from Devon in England. And we've got, I don't understand this comment. Wow, you are alive. I hope I'm alive. I am, or you're seeing a ghost. So that was emissaries from somewhere, and we've got Carl Lucas in from New Zealand. So plenty of people in, all getting excited. Just bear with me a second because I've got a developer on. Okay, thank you for bearing with me while I answered that. Now I've lost Facebook, just bear with me, get back. Right. Oh, I'm back in the app, just a minute, let me get back to Facebook. Okay. We've got Kingsley coming from Manchester as well. What's the update for 777? I'll be getting to that in a moment. We're going to have that little prayer now, and then a short affirmation for the non-separatist ideology we have, where we just see everybody as a human being, all equal. And then I'll get into the updates that you're waiting for. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, each member finds the joy of service. And through service, bless each member, that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our affirmation: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. I am, and the reason I skipped away for a minute or two there, I am in consultation with Rohit at the moment on the ShareHope plan. We're launching two plans. They're both extremely exciting. The ShareHope plan is a Powerline plan, but it's one where everybody, literally everybody, benefits from everybody in the Powerline after them. It's not it's got to be somebody in your team or anything like that. So it is very, very exciting, that ShareHope plan, and it will also qualify you for withdrawals from your ShareHope wallet. And it will allow you to really pick your own level of withdrawals, from anywhere from $1 right the way up to $10,000 a month withdrawal from your ShareHope wallet. And the ShareHope wallet is where you accumulate the currency that we give you every month, totally free to all our members. Okay, the amount that you receive varies a little bit based on your activity, and also on bit of the luck of the draw, because we have a free raffle every month that also can put literally tens of thousands of dollars into your ShareHope wallet. But we can't release all the tokens in the ShareHope wallet just like that, boom, because what would happen is the market would crash. We don't have the liquidity to do that at this moment in time. At some time in the future, I believe we will have that absolute liquidity where you put things out there to sell and they will sell and the price will be maintained because the demand will be exceeding the supply. At the moment, if we were to put all those tokens out, the demand is much lower than the supply would be. And it would mean that you wouldn't be able to sell your tokens and they would just go down and down and down in price. And we don't want to do that. It wouldn't help you. It wouldn't help anybody else. But we can release them as you build your own liquidity pool through the ShareHope plan. And ultimately, as the whole nation starts to generate income and profit and we get funds building in the treasury, then there will be national liquidity for the tokens as well, which we'll be able to add to your personal liquidity. But that is probably quite a while off, whereas your personal liquidity you can achieve as quickly as you choose. It's just up to you to put in the effort. And while you're building that liquidity, you will also be making a lot of money from the ShareHope program. Just a minute, I think I've got Rohit asking another question. Ollie's here. Okay. It is late there in Pakistan where Rohit is, so I don't want him to ask a question and not get the answer, because that he's working on the ShareHope plan and it is very, very close to being right. But there is an important element that's missing, which is what we're getting sorted out now. Okay. We got Werner in as well from South Africa, I notice. Right, 777 plan. There were a few minor things that needed to be done. They are not totally completed yet. So it's going to be Monday before we get to what I hope will be the final checking on that. There was also a bug in new members that were joining that were not being made active. They did everything that they should do. They joined, they registered, they did the KYC, and they're not active. And so if you have anybody that has joined and is not active, get them to put in a support ticket, and we'll do it for them. The bug has been fixed, but there will be a number of people that should be active that aren't. And by the time we found out what the bug was, and Devyani fixed it, and then she signed off because it was very late there in India too. And I sent her a message saying, let me have a list of everybody that joined this month so I can go through and make sure they're all active. However, she's not seen that because she'd signed off, and suppose Friday she might even be going out on the town. I don't know. I don't know what the routine is in India, but she wasn't there. But hopefully she'll see it tomorrow. She doesn't work weekends, but hopefully she'll see it tomorrow and let me have that list, and I'll go through and make sure everybody is active. But if you've got anybody in your teams that you've referred and they're not active, if they can put in a support ticket, we will activate their account for them. Okay? When I get that list, hopefully tomorrow, may not, depends on whether Devyani sees that message, but when I get that list, we'll go through and we'll make sure that everybody is activated as they should be. On the 777, as I say, there are a few, they're not major issues, but they are important that we get them right, that are being fixed, and they're almost done. But this bug took up a little bit of time. We had to stop doing the development on the 777 while we got that bug fixed. And so the final bits won't be there and uploaded until Monday. Monday we'll go through, and hopefully that will be the final check and everything will work out as it should. And then we'll be able to make it live. There have been some people, well, I say some people, one person who has said, I introduced somebody and I've not been paid a commission. And until we make it live and it goes through and it is up and available, you won't get your commissions. But when we do launch and we say, okay, the launch will be, and let's suppose we make it, what day is it today? 23rd, 24th, be the 25th on Monday. If everything goes well, let's suppose we say the launch will be midnight on the 26th, and we'll set it all up so that everything will be done, because we need to get all the information from that pre-launch information into the live launched site so that you will get your commissions. Okay, they're not calculated in that pre-launch page that we have in your back office. So we need to transfer that information, get it all in, and make sure that everybody is with their correct sponsor. Until we launch, if you've got people that have in your downline that have joined the 777 plan and you're not in the 777 plan, you won't lose them if you get in now, because when we do the change, it'll look for everybody. It doesn't matter whether you got in on the last minute. If you have people in there that were in on day one of the pre-launch, they will still be in your downline. But once we go live, anybody that was in your downline that gets into the 777 plan before you, you will never, ever again have them in your downline in the 777 plan. They will be gone from you forever. So it's important that we give everybody the time to make sure that they get into the 777 plan before we launch. And that way we will maintain the integrity of the We Share Abundance genealogy. Once we've launched, we can't do that because people are already in, and you've lost them. We can't reallocate them to somebody. They'll be passed up line. You know, if I introduce Joe and Joe introduced Sue and I'm not in there, but Joe and Sue are both in there, we go live and I then join, they can't be put under me. They're already gone under somebody else. And I've lost them forever. And every pay line that you have in that 777 plan is worth a fortune to you. Literally every pay line. How do you open a pay line? Personal referrals. The more personal referrals you have, the more pay lines you have. Let's take just phase one. Phase one pays a $4 commission. Okay, you get $5 on your first referral because we want you to break even in each phase with just one sale. But every other commission you get is $4. So if you've only got that one pay line that you get from your free entry, a free entry is treated as though you've made a personal referral. it is a pay line that is opened up. So if you've only got that one pay line from a free entry, you're going to get $4 roughly every week from that. You won't be able to draw it all because you won't have all your first 4 positions filled, but you will never lose it until it will always be there until you can draw it. And you need to get those first 4 positions filled to be able to draw 100% of your income. But you've only got $4 roughly every week coming in. It's okay. You know, you've only paid $5 for your position. And once you get it rolling, roughly every week, you'll get a payment. But if you've got 2 pay lines, that $4 becomes $8 a week. If you've got 10 pay lines, because you've gone out and referred 10 people or 12 people or whatever it is, each of those pay lines is giving you that money every week once they start working, roughly. So if you've got 10 pay lines there, you're getting $40 a week just from phase 1. Now in phase 2, those will multiply the number of people you have, the number of pay lines you have, because they will all be following you through, even your pass-ups, as personal referrals into the next phase. And so it becomes very powerful even in phase 2. In phase 2, instead of being $4, it's $8. And the more pay lines you have in phase 1, the more you're going to have in phase 2. Not just the same amount, you're going to have much, much more. It's going to multiply massively and keep growing. So you want to get as many pay lines as you can into phase 1. How do you do it? You get out there and you refer everybody you know. It's a no-brainer. They can get in for $5, although it's better if they get in for 35 or 75, because it means they're not going to lose anybody through pass-ups in those first 4 phases. It's better if they get in all 7. You know, we've got quite a lot of people. I think about, where's the figure? 14% of people that join are joining with all 7 phases. That's amazing. That's $635 one-time payment, and you're never ever going to miss out on a person. You're going to collect pass-throughs as well as pass-ups. You're never going to have anybody passing through you. They're all going to stop with you. And the more phases you can get into, and the faster you get into them, the better placed you are. And every phase doubles up in money, and it will give you more and more and more pay lines. So by the time you're getting into phase 7 and you're earning a couple of $100 or whatever it is, for every commission that you get there on every pay line, you're going to have hundreds of pay lines in there, earning you hundreds of dollars it won't be every week because of the phasing through, but it won't be like, oh, we're only going to get 1 a year. You know, it's going to happen regularly. And you're going to make an awful lot of, you guys are in such a wonderful position because you're in at the beginning. It gives you a greater opportunity. Nobody's even heard of We Share Abundance, let alone the 777 plan. It's going to explode at some stage. But right now, you have the whole world. You've got billions of people out there that want to make money with a guaranteed income. You've got to explain it's not overnight. We're not one of these hype things, you know, press the button, pay your money, press the button, go to sleep, and tomorrow morning you wake up and your bank account's full. You know, we're not hyping this up. It's going to take possibly up to 20, 30, 40, no, not 20, 30, 40, 20, 21, 22, 23 weeks to break even. Now, it can happen a lot quicker. I mean, it can happen within a minute or two if you go out and refer somebody. So it can happen a lot quicker. But if you don't refer anybody, it's going to take you a good number of weeks to get to break-even point. But once you get to break-even point, to get into a profit situation happens very quickly because it's starting to really grow and snowball at that point. And what happens up to 6 months is you're pretty much guaranteed to double your money. In fact, you are guaranteed by our guarantee, but our guarantee is there because we know that you are going to have doubled your money before you get to our guarantee. It's going to happen before that 6 months is up. If by some fluke it doesn't, it's not going to be far off, and we'd be very, very happy to buy your position off you for twice whatever you paid for it, because we know that it's going to grow exponentially in months 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those months after you get to break even, it just starts growing and growing and growing. You're in at the right time. You're in the right place, the right time, because it's wide open. Nobody's heard of it. You can get out there and get people in, whether they come in at $5, $635, or anywhere in between, and you're going to make a killing. Everybody that you refer is an extra pay line. Get into as many phases as you can, as early as you can, and get as many people in as early as you can before everybody's out there referring people. Because once everybody is out there and referring people, the heavy hitters are going to get involved. They're going to come in and say, wow, I better have some of this. They're going to come in. It's going to be very, very hard to get a lot of people in quickly once that happens. There'll be a lot of people joining the program, but they'll be under the heavy hitters. Why? Because people join under heavy hitters. You know, the heavy hitters will be coming in saying, oh, look, I've added this many people, and I'm going to give you a system that's going to help you. And it's all BS, really. But people like to join those people. So even if they've heard about it from you, they're going to have a look. They're going to go to YouTube and they're going to say, is this a scam or is it real? And they're going to find all these people saying, yeah, join my business. I'm going to give you a wonderful funnel that's going to grow your business very quickly. And they're going to forget about you and they're going to join under that other guy. Get them now. Get as many as you can right now in pre-launch. Get as many as you can after we launch. Do it. Get everybody that you know into the program. Once they're in under you, you've got them. That's it. We don't change sponsors. They're in there. They're under you. They're a pay line for you. They're going to make you wealthy. Every pay line is going to increase your income. Get out there, do whatever you can. Okay. Right. I can't see any questions there, but that's really the only updates I have for you on it. We are very, very close with both these plans. And let me just check. I've got another message, I think, from Rohit. Just a minute. Okay, he reckons that the changes are done. I won't get a chance to check them tonight now. I don't know what I've done here. How do I get out of that? Just bear with me. He's been working till 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock there. Well, 12:55. He's 5 to 1 in the morning. So congratulations to Rohit. I'll get them checked tomorrow. We've got to get them loaded, and then we've got to mesh our database with his database that he'll be loading, because our database is effectively the Powerline. You get somebody in your 777 plan, they're in the Powerline, and you're going to benefit from them two ways. One, because they're a personal referral in that Powerline, and two, because they're in that Powerline anyway and they've joined after you, and you're going to benefit from them in our community matrix from that Powerline. So it's not only going to grow your 777 business when you're getting people in, they're going in that Powerline. You don't even have to tell them about it at this stage. You can if you want, but you don't have to, because they're in that Powerline anyway. As soon as they register under you, they're in the Powerline, and they're going to join the 777 at whatever level they can afford comfortably without worrying about it. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Just get out there and do it. Okay. I've got some numbers for you. They will change once we get that, those people that should be activated, the new members. I don't know how many we've had, because we only show the net increases in our figures here, but it's going to be hundreds of people probably that aren't active or that should be. But anyway, we had a net increase of 34 in our registered members today. This is what I'm talking about. It's a net increase. We take out people that haven't logged in for 2 months. There's a lot of them every day that we just take out of the database. So that means we've had 34 more than we've taken out. It's up to 41,886. We have an increase of 16 in our active members to 3,224. And as I say, I believe that is probably understated by a few hundred, which we need to correct. And we have an increase of 1 in Multiply Weezer, which we had an increase of 1 yesterday as well. We don't often get increases in there because it's pretty much dormant at the moment. Once we get those Weezer tokens transferred onto the blockchain out of Waves, that's gonna be another income stream for you, and it's a good one, a real good one. Anyway, we have 15,951 email verified members in Multiply Weezer, and the bonus pool went up to by another $1 to $10,354, and that is just from logging in and getting the revenue share. Talking about opportunities, just a minute, we've got how much take time for launching both plans. I can't give you a specific date, but they're both imminent. Okay, I would guess, and this isn't a promise, but I would guess ShareHope 10 days. I would guess 777 will be before the ShareHope. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Yeah, talking about plans, as you know, Dave Wood has a program, high ticket sales, and it is, believe me, it is high ticket. Now, no doubt some people will make a lot of money out of that program. We don't know what the commission structure is like. That won't be announced for another 4 or 5 days. But the product is $15,000, and it's simply a trading bot. There are lots of trading bots out there. Whether it's worth $15,000 or not, I don't know. But what I do know is that if you've got 20 grand, you buy the bot for 15 and you have 5,000 for trading with, it's going to take you a year to break even. So you need a lot of money to get into that program effectively and make some decent cash. It's no good getting in there with less than 20 grand. You've got to have ideally $50,000 or $100,000 to get into that program. The bot itself is 15,000. Is it worth 15,000? I say I don't know. I think it is probably a very good, safe and sound and reliable bot, but is it $15,000 worth? I don't know. If I had $50,000 or something, I'd really investigate it. But as I don't even have 20,000, I don't even have the 15,000 to buy the bot with. I don't even have the 5,000 to trade with if I had the bot. So it's a non-starter for me, and I guess it's a non-starter for many other people. But whether or not we can find a way to find people that would be interested, that do have 100,000 and want something that is pretty much stable, safe, and producing them a good residual income, then we'll have to wait and see what the compensation plan's like. It might be attractive to some of those people. Can we find some of those people? I believe as a community we probably can. I don't think we'll have many of them in our community, if any. Okay, but there you go. I believe with our 777 plan and the ShareHope plan, you'll be making more money faster than somebody with 100,000 that buys into that Quantum Club bot, the Hulk bot or whatever he's calling it. Okay, you are in a wonderful position here and now with what you've got. Let me check in the app to see if we've got any questions in there or any more people that have come in. We did have a few people, well, a couple of people in early on. We had Lewis in, and we had somebody else in, didn't we? I'm sure we did. Let me get back up. Lewis. There was somebody in from Twitch. Oh, there he is. Chemisola was in from Twitch. Let me scroll down now. Looking to see if we've got anybody else. Chemisola's got a question. Hello, Graham. Please, is it possible for me to withdraw from my US dollar wallet to get started with the 777 plan? No. The US dollar wallet is information only, and it is transferred to the ShareHope wallet. And the ShareHope wallet, there are very few people that are qualified to withdraw from the ShareHope wallet, which is what I was talking about before. We could not possibly release funds from there willy-nilly, only through your personal liquidity pools at this moment in time. Okay, that is the only question we have, and that is answered. And it is Friday, and a lot of you want to get out there, get in the pub or whatever you do on a Friday night. For some people, we've got people in from New Zealand, of course. It's Saturday morning. You'll be getting ready to go to the beach because it's summertime in New Zealand. So maybe a beach barbecue day, okay? God bless you all. Don't forget, it is the Six Nations this weekend, so I won't be doing an awful lot of work in We Share Abundance from about 2 p.m. onwards tomorrow. Okay, God bless you all. I love you all. Get out there. Take this opportunity. Grab it with both hands. You'll regret not doing everything that you can when you see the income that some people are making. God bless you all, and I'll see you all same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile.